Yeah, no, I mean, the U.S. immigration process is beyond broken. It's absolutely despicable. He's so bad, man. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, goodness, Jesus. Well, everything's not going to work out. The only option we had was to cut the team. Like, legitimately cut the team. It's not like a ruse. If we tried to pull the wool over their eyes, we'd be liable for a crime. So it's not like there's something that can just magically work out here. They will not be representing us at the major. It would be illegal. So it's extraordinarily frustrating, extraordinarily expensive, all because that one agent has some kind of grudge. Thanks to Prime Jack. Resub Mandy. Give sub Z-Boy. And Zenitro. Thank you for that, man. So who will they be representing? Nobody, they can't. They're going to be playing as independent. Nope, they cannot. These, unfortunately. Thanks, Resub Bake. How can they still? Oh, hey, Linkus. How can they still compete without Moist? Isn't there prize money in the tournament? Well, they can't compete with us because they were declined under us, and no org would be able to get the process moving anytime soon because it's too quick around the corner. Plus, they'd have the same problem we did, so they have to play as independent. And since they'd be they wouldn't be employees or anything, so they'd be allowed to come to the States. Thanks, Resubsupiest. Let me give Submortis. What if they denied you because the agent was rooting for other teams to win? Like that. That's very unlikely because there's no way these people even know what video games are. But let's assume for a second they did. They could legitimately decline us just because they wanted other teams to win. There's no oversight. It is all at the discretion of your individual agent. If they got served the wrong coffee that morning and were in a bad mood, they can decline you. And there's nothing you can do about it because there's no, like, higher up that oversees these cases. It's entirely based on your individual agent. It's criminally inept. Hey, unit. Yeah, it's fucking terrible. Thanks to Tier 1 Infinite. Hopefully mnemonics. I guess we'll see. Is there no recourse for you to fight against the agent's ineptitude? No, but it seems like suing them is an option that I will heavily be exploring. It's a very easy case for loss of income. It's a tournament that has hundreds of thousands of dollars in prize money on the line, which we are poised in a very good position to win as Moist Esports, and could easily make a damages claim based on lost viewership as well as, like, you know, if we were in front of this many viewers on the main stage, it could lead to this amount of sales. There's so many ways of making arguments there. And they'd all be very legitimate arguments. It's crazy, Thanos, yeah. I had no idea it was as bad as this. I'd always heard how bad the US immigration process was, but I couldn't imagine it was this inept. It's criminal. Actually criminal. Apparently, Ubisoft is stripping license of the crew after they shut down. Like, people who own it digitally are reporting they're unable to re-download it. Oh yeah, I heard about that. That's kind of old news, actually. Thanks for Bitsy. Yeah, I read about that the other day. That's classic Ubisoft. You'll own nothing and be happy. Thanks, Vic. Hopefully that helps. People always wonder why people don't come here legally. They clearly haven't looked at the legal process. Oh, yeah, for sure. You keep seeing that. Why don't they just come here legally? Meanwhile, it's fucking impossible. Brother, we had teams of the most highly specialized, best lawyers in the industry and EA themselves on our side and still couldn't get fucking Australians into the country for 6 months. Good luck to anyone else in the world. It's so broken. It's beyond laughable. It's fucking it's treason. It's treason. Like, the state of that department. I think it's a tier 1 gas pedal. It's for 6 months. No, it's not for 6 months. We've been working on it actively for 6 months, getting declined multiple times over the course of 6 months. They're barred from the country under us, which is why we had to let them go. Did you know Neopets was owned by Scientology and has connections to Dan Schneider, even having an item called Foot Be Gone? That is news to me. There's a membership goofus. How many times were you guys rejected? Depends on what you're counting. If you're counting every rejection, it's 4. If you're counting, like, not further inquiries, 2. But 4 total if you do both. Because what they do is they decline you, and then they give you a chance to, like, appeal and resubmit with inquiries for further evidence, and then reject you again. And that process happened twice, so it'd be 4. Thanks for the gifted member goofus and the member things. Thanks, membership block. When immigration rejects you, and they give you a reason, what was the rejection? I put it in the last video. I didn't bother repeating it, but they just make up shit. So, like, one of the big reasons, I can't list all of them verbatim because they're all nonsensical regardless, but the biggest one was they didn't believe us. Well, they didn't believe us on 2 accounts. They didn't believe our rankings and our placements, even though we submitted everything, all of the official standings, and they could freely Google that on their own to confirm. And they also didn't believe that the top-level EA executive had the authority to speak on behalf of Apex, even though he is literally the head of that department. So their reasons are nonsensical. They're pulling shit out of their ass for it. Thanks to the Prime Reverse. God, that's awful, Patel. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, his system is completely broken. Thanks, membership. Miyaki. No, they're still going to LAN, just not under Moist. It's terrible, Kano. Good luck with it. Thanks, membership caution. And MRT. Yeah, like I said, I'm definitely exploring the option of suing. It's not going to be an easy process, but it's going to be a worthwhile one. It's going to feel cathartic. Because they're not going to have a case against us. It's legitimate negligence. So do you think it's really the name? I do, as well as a couple others. Like, there's no other possible explanation. That's pretty much the only thing. But it's not something they've confirmed to us. Because it's not something they would confirm to us. Like, when you get an agent who just had a bad morning, they're not going to say that the reason you're declined is because they had a bad morning, right? Even though that does happen. Could be open to it, Sky. Thanks, gamer. Thanks for the membership, Thomas. And yeah, hopefully can bring it back. Yeah, they'll be at the LAN. They will be competing at the LAN come hell or high water. It just won't be as Moist Esports. Thanks, Prime Geo and Laxative. I'll still be watch partying. I mean, we're still rooting for them. I'll still be doing the watch parties. But man, it really does fucking suck. There's a Prime Binny. We can't sign them once they're in the country. That is illegal. We would be liable on a big charge. Can't do that. I appreciate it, Jay. And yeah, it's the plan, Henry. Thanks for some Evo and Jizz. Change the name for the future. Yeah, might have to. We might have to get a little creative with the future of Moist Esports if that's going to be a big issue. Which is crazy because it's not a bad word. It's not like we named ourselves a fucking slur or something. It's just a goofy word. Oh, absolutely, Eric. For sure. And yeah, I'm going to watch Fallout later. Thanks for your sub anxiety. Now there's an idea, Ryan. There's a plan, Jack. Yeah, appreciate it, Firetail. Whatever the reason is, it's fucking ridiculous. Thanks for give sub page. Hey, fuck yeah, David. Devin's a great guy. Had a lot of fun with that. Yeah, O.J. Simpson's dead. I don't think he had anything to do with us getting rejected, but yeah, O.J. Simpson is dead. You are right. His wife's killer has been finally brought to justice. Oh, jeez. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you for the 50 gifted members. You don't even have a name on YouTube. You just have a profile picture of a ghost. Jesus Christ, thank you for the huge fucking drop. Thanks to resub Joey. It was the eclipse that got you. Yeah. Damn totality. No, I didn't see that cheesy. That's fucking awful. Oh, that's awful. I'm sorry to hear that, Sophia. Wish you the best. That's that one's taken flat. Thanks, Prime Callum. Yeah, not wrong, goodness. Thanks, membership, Oscar and Christian. I guess we'll have to see Christian, hopefully. You gonna play Fallout series after the TV show? I might do a replay of Fallout at some point, but it won't be right after the TV show. Right now we're going through Gears of War. Nope. That's not how it works at U.S. immigration, unfortunately for us. Thanks for your sub, Eric. That's cute, Fate. I think they're probably going to compete under their old name, Team Burger, would be my guess. Though, in case they do want to, like, really make it pretty, on the nose and silly, we did drum up this cool little logo if they want to use it, but that's up to them. They have to compete as independent. But I think this would be a pretty fire logo. Goofball and Doofus. Yeah, I got that. I kind of got that across there, Goofus. Yeah, maybe OJ's not dead. Maybe you're right. His membership secret and Triar. Thanks to Prime Mario. There's some lines. Oh, I got you, Moses. And no, there isn't. You can submit a complaint, but that doesn't do anything. Thanks, Ryan. Just marry them. Unironically, I don't think that would work. I see that loophole always preached about, but that actually just doesn't work. It's not a guaranteed workaround. That shit has just as much of a failure chance as anything else. Yep, Black Myth Wukong is my most anticipated game of the year. So of course I'll be playing that on launch. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that, things. And thanks for the membership too, man. Thanks to Prime Pluto. Thanks, Gabe.
No.
Oh, fuck yeah. Enjoy SmackDown, Jack. It's great. I don't think it's the name because Liquid must have tried and they haven't had any problems. That's still a very different one, though. No one gets, like, uncomfy with the word liquid, but Moist does. And hi, Mandy. Plus, Liquid also has the backing of billionaires. So that one they could probably, like, buy their way through if Liquid did become a problem. Thanks for membership, Meshi.